In previous video we have discussed regarding what is meant by fruit, what are different parts of fruit, how fruit is formed, and on the basis of number of flowers involved in formation of fruit, the fruits are classified into three types, that is simple fruit, aggregate fruit, and multiple fruit. Now in this video we are going to discuss in detail regarding simple fruits. Simple fruits, let's see. This diagram shows that simple fruits are of two kinds, that is indehiscent and dehiscent. And indehiscent means those fruits who after maturity breaks and open and spread or disperse their seeds are called as dehiscent seed, and who does not open up or remains closed are called as indehiscent fruits. Now the indehiscent fruits further divided into two types. First one, that is indehiscent dry fruits, and second one indehiscent fleshy fruits. The fruits who contain a pulp, that is called as a fleshy fruit, while in which dry fruits are of different kind, that is acanes, caryopsis, cypsella, samara, and nuts, while fleshy fruit are of drupe, berry, pepo, and pome. And in case of dehiscent fruit, it includes legumes, follicles, and capsules, etc. So let's discuss regarding first type, that is simple indehiscent dry fruits. So indehiscent fruit is the type of simple fruits, and these fruits develops from a single flower with a single ovary. An ovary may be simple or syncarpous, unilocular or multilocular, and pericarp is simple or variously modified. And on the basis of nature of pericarp in mature fruits, simple fruits are classified into two subtypes, that is indehiscent fruit and dehiscent fruit. In case of indehiscent fruit, the after maturity pericarp does not break open. That's why this is called as a indehiscent fruit. Now indehiscent fruit again divided into two types, that is dry fruits as well as fleshy fruits. So let's discuss first regarding the dry fruits. In an indehiscent fruit, the wall remain unbroken at maturity, and when the fruit wall is totally dry and intact even after maturity, such fruits are known as dry fruits. The various types of dry fruits are as follows. First of all, acanes. Look at the diagrammatic representation where the mirabilis seed or fruit is a kind of acane kind of. It is a small, dry, one-seeded, indehiscent fruit developed from superior ovary. Fruit wall, that is pericarp, and seed covering, that is testa, are free from each other, and the example is mirabilis. Second one, that is cypsella. The example here, cypsella type of fruit is produced in asteraceae or head type of inflorescence, where the fruit is dry, indehiscent, one-seeded, formed from inferior bicarpellary ovary. Testa and pericarp are separate, and this type of fruit is an important character of family Asteraceae or Compositae, or we can say Capitulum. This is the example of cypsella fruit showing sunflower fruit. Third type of indehiscent dry fruit is nuts. One-seeded, generally large fruit developing from multicarpellary ovary and with hard, woody or bony pericarp is seen in lychee or quercus. So this is the nut. Look at the third type of fruit, that is the nuts. And lastly, indehiscent dry fruit, that is caryopsis. Caryopsis, fruit similar to above two, but fruit wall fused with seed coat as seen in the wheat. the seed coat and the fruit wall both are togetherly fused, and that's why this dry fruit is called as a caryopsis. And most of grain, that is wheat, shows the caryopsis type of fruit. Next type of simple fruit, that is indehiscent simple fruits, that is fleshy fruits. In fleshy fruits, the pericarp is fleshy and may be differentiated into epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. The epicarp is leathery while mesocarp and endocarp together are fleshy or pulpy. Such fruits after maturity cannot be preserved for long period, and these fruits are further classified into following types. The fleshy fruits are of different kinds, which includes drupes, berries, hesperidium, pepo and pome. So let's see one by one. First, drupe. Here the example of drupe fruit is given, that is mango. Look at the diagram of mango. Drupe is a fleshy, indehiscent fruit, generally one-seeded and known as stone fruit. The central part of fruit is a single stone which contains the seed. So it is called as a stone fruit. And pericarp is distinctly differentiated into outer leathery pericarp, that is known as rind, middle fleshy mesocarp, that is the pulp, and the inner stony woody endocarp, that is the stone. Sometimes mesocarp is fibrous, which is found in the coconut. If you observe the coconut fruit, the outer leathery epicarp is there, middle portion is of fibrous portion, that is called as mesocarp, and the innermost portion, that is stony, or it is very hard, that's why it is called as endocarp or stone. So drupe is the first type of fleshy indehiscent fruit. Second type is the berry. Here the example of berry fruit given, that is tomato. So berry is the indehiscent, multi-seeded or sometimes single-seeded, highly fleshy fruit. These fruits develop from polycarpellary syncarpous, superior or inferior ovary. Pericarp with a distinct outer leathery epicarp, while mesocarp and endocarp are fused and become massive and pulpy. And the placenta also becomes massive and mixed with a pulpy endocarp, so that seeds remain scattered in placentation in it, and the placentation is axile or parietal. For example, it is found in tomato, brinjal, guava, or fruit of date palm or ashoka tree, that is single seeded berries. Ashoka and date are single seeded, while tomato and brinjal are multi seeded berries. Third type of fruit is hesperidium. Hesperidium is a fleshy, thick skinned berry with hard and leathery pericarp, and it is derived from polycarpellary multilocular superior ovary. Bulk of this fruit is derived from glandular pulpy hairs formed by endocarp, and seeds are arranged on axile placentation. And the example of hesperidium type of fruit is orange or lemons. Here the diagrammatic representation shows the the outer epicarp, the mesocarp and the endocarp. Right? Next type of fleshy fruit is pepo. Here the cucumber is the example of pepo, or watermelon or pumpkin is the example of pepo. In this type of fruit, or the pepo is the berry with hard thick skin called as rind, and that is typically found in family Cucurbitaceae. Like if you have observed the cucumber, then you get an idea that their wall is very thick, the skin is very thick, and that thin skin is called as a rind. And when such type of character is present in a berry type of fruit, these are called as a pepo fruits. And lastly, the pome, that is the example of pome is a apple. Here it is also known as a Fels fruit, in which ovary is surrounded by edible fleshy receptacle tissue, that is hypanthium or fleshy floral tube, and that is not actually a part of pericarp. Actually ovary is or core is usually not edible. This is a typical fruit of certain member of family Rosaceae, for example apple or pear. Here the pericarp is inside the fleshy part which we eat, and which is not edible actually. So this type of fruits, Fels fruit, are called as a pome, where the other floral parts are involved in the formation of fruit. So this is all about simple fruits, that is indehiscent simple fruit, which is divided into indehiscent dry fruits and indehiscent fleshy fruits. Now we will discuss regarding dehiscent simple fruit in next videos. Thank you.